Man, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on this Magna Stallion, whatever the lady name is. I know she thinks she's a stallion or some shit like that. But I believe this lady is just a fucking rat and a snitcher because she could have just held this shit down and worked on whatever happened behind the scenes. But when you go on social media and start saying, "Oh yeah, I was shot," she trying to cause somebody to get in trouble with a crime. Let the police figure this shit out themselves. You don't gotta tell your fans everything. If he says something, if Troy Lane's team says something about her, then she should address it. She should address it with them instead of going. She shouldn't be going to social media talking yeah, I've been shot, I know all this and this and that. That's just a bitch that wanna run her mouth and let everybody know shit. You don't have to tell nobody that shit. Oh yeah, this kid, Troy Lane, the little dude, shot me and shit. You ain't gotta say nothing. I don't care what his team said. You could have got at those niggas behind the scenes. But the reason why she got on her live talking shit, cause she wanted to tell on a nigga, and there was no reason. It was no reason for none of that. There was no reason. There's no reason for none of that. That's just like calling the police saying this nigga shot me. Everybody keep talking about people snitching. No, man, that's something that's simple should not even be in the fucking media. For some people can take it and try to get that kid in trouble. And a lot of motherfuckers want to see the kid in trouble for I don't know what reason why you want to see the kid in trouble. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody to go to jail. I don't want to see my worst enemy behind jails. Being in jail just like almost being dead or being a fucking slave. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I would try to deal with that behind the scenes. But you gonna get police involved. You know the police stay on social media. They gonna see that. Motherfucker, I'm trying to build a case against this kid. All that shit was a big misunderstanding. I believe they all was high as a motherfucker. I believe they all was high, and the feelings and emotions can cause you to do something stupid. Being high, it's a learning lesson for all of them. I believe a learning lesson is in this shit for all of them. But talking on social media is a no-no. Saying that this nigga shot me and all that shit, I was holding it down. She not a real person to be trusted. She'll flip on anybody. She'll flip on anybody. Be loyal to somebody that's loyal to you. That's not the case. Well, the reasons why he shot her or whatever happened, I wasn't there. I don't know what reason why he shot her. But it could have been a mistake. It could have been a bluffing. It could have been a bluff incident. It could have been anything like that. They could have been emotionally they could have been involved emotionally or physically, and then something escalated out of control. But there's no reason to call them. There's no reason to call the police or testify against the kid. It's not that fucking serious, and he shouldn't. He's wrong on all levels for even having a gun, even shooting a woman like that. He should know that's wrong. But this is not a right and wrong situation with him. It's her telling. And no, you can't respect or trust anybody that snitch. You can't respect them. If it is a robbery situation, this nigga robbed her and shot her, and she was the victim in this, then I can see her. I could see her telling, but she wasn't a victim in this shit. It is something that happened. He's not like he shot her and took a credit card out of pocketbook or nothing like that. It's some emotional shit that happened. It could have been a mistake when they all was all fucked up. You know how the young people get when they get money. The first thing they want to do is start getting super high. And I believe they all was high. I believe all this stuff come from out. It seemed like a drug situation. I believe she was high as a motherfucker. He was high, and everybody in that car was high. Everywhere they go, people was high. When you get on drugs and shit, these are the type of things that happen. These things don't happen to normal everyday people. You go out and then the lady gets shot in the foot. Only time something like this happen when somebody is extremely intoxicated or high out they fucking mind off of some shit. And they believe they always high, and they should have kept it there. She should have learned her lesson, who to hang out with, who not to hang out with, who to associate with, who to fuck with. She should have learned her lesson and moved on. She will be respected more. You can't let the pressure of the social media want you to talk. I know her fans wanna hear her tell her side of the story, because that's what fans do. Fans are a bunch of crazy motherfuckers that like trouble, and I don't get these supposed to be stars intermingling with their fans. They fans telling them what to do. They fans are actually telling them what to do. It's like they scared of these people on social media. It's like they so scared of these people on social media. They gotta listen to what these people say. These people on social media don't give a fuck about y'all as being a star. They look at y'all as fucking monkeys. These people don't care nothing about y'all, man. I wouldn't tell them fans nothing. No fans don't give a fuck about Megan Thee Stallion, Troy Lanez, or anybody else. Only thing they care about y'all demise. Y'all getting in trouble so they can get on in line and tell jokes and make memes about all of y'all. They don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Y'all just a form of their entertainment. So why you on social media telling these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you or Tory Lanez or the police? Because the police don't give a fuck about none of y'all either. You should have keep that shit to your fucking self.